Guys, we need to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadow. The hate that this game is receiving, in my opinion, is crazy and so unfair. Most of the time is because of people just following other creators, jumping on different bandwagon. Literally, this is what's happening here. You see your favorite creator saying that this game is not impressive, and I will be showing a bunch of them quickly because this is what people do now. A new game is coming out on YouTube. Whenever you trash a game, you say something negative about the game. Let's say you have two thumbnails. One is saying this game is good. The other one is saying this game is trash. Most people will click on the video that says this game is trash, and this video is probably gonna have more views than the other one. So that's why every creator, most of them, the huge ones, they do those kinds of video. But what you guys do not understand is that most people will think that the game is bad. And I think this is what's happening here. I believe this game could be a good one, and it's unfair how much hate it is receiving. Most of the time it is probably because of people love to jump on hate train before even giving the game a chance. With Assassin's Creed Shadows, a lot of negativity seems to be coming from the historical accuracy debate over Yasuke. If you guys do not know, Yasuke is a character from historical character, whatever. People are saying he shouldn't be in the game because he wasn't in that time period of time. I don't even care about what is the problem. All I know is this is a video game. The character looks good. He feels kind of nice because whenever you see him slash characters, this is what I was expecting, and I feel like the debate over this character is unnecessary. Yasuke was a real historical figure for sure. He was an African warrior who arrived in Japan in the late 16th century. The controversy comes from some fans saying that Yasuke wasn't a real samurai. Why do they say that? I don't know. They weren't in that time, so I don't know how they know he wasn't a real samurai. They say that his role is just exaggerated, coming from Ubisoft, that they're doing too much. And they say that Ubisoft included this character for diversity rather than historical authenticity. But here's the thing, I don't even know why they did that. Maybe it is right, they did that for diversity, but why does it matter? Like, the character is looking good. This is a video game. At the end of the day, Assassin's Creed is not a documentary, guys. This is not, I don't know, this is not school. This is a video game. It's a historical fiction game, and Yasuke's story is fascinating, whether or not it perfectly fits everyone's expectation. After all, guys, Assassin's Creed has featured historical figures interacting with fictional assassins, literally, and supernatural elements, and a bunch of different conspiracies about secret organization shaping history. This is literally Assassin's Creed. This is fake. So why are we talking about if Yasuke should be a historical character or not? Video game. This is the first thing about why people be disliking videos and giving hate to this game. So you can see, all I do is write Assassin's Creed Shadows, and look at the titles that you're gonna see. Obviously those are coming from the game itself, but as soon as you see other creators, it is just going to be hate. Literally, I'm gonna show you the dislike ratio. It is insane. Maybe this is a trailer, right? Like a basic normal I've seen it. It is, there's nothing wrong with it. The graphic looks good. This is basic. Like, even if you don't like it, this right here, it makes no sense. Like, you're telling me this, if you haven't seen it, go watch it, because I'm not gonna be playing the whole thing. This is not the point of this video. But if you haven't checked this trailer, go watch it and tell me, even if you don't even like the trailer, tell me if that makes sense. It doesn't. This is literally just people jumping on a bandwagon. Like, let's say I didn't know anything about the game, I just watched the video, I just look at it, I see, okay, boom, people hate it, let me just have the same opinion of everyone, I'm gonna dislike, boom, I'm actually gonna like it. I like this trailer. Like, look at that. I'm watching right now. Look at that. This fighting scene right here was nice. The graphic looks good. Like, the characters looks good. I'm not saying they are good, by the way, because the game is not out yet. We can only base our opinion from what we see right now, and there's no complaint at all. I believe this is unfair. This is one video, by the way. Let's keep going. We have this one right here. This is gameplay footage, right? I've watched the whole thing. Look, bro. I got some. Bro. You know why? We see that? You know why? Let me show you why. We're gonna go back. Same thing, by the way. all those dislikes are just unfair. There's no reason why you would want to dislike this video. I'm gonna tell you why the dislike ratio is like that. So look, why Assassin's Creed Shadow is doomed. This whole video right now is about just, you know, fooling around and telling how this game is gonna be doomed. Like literally, I've watched it. Like I said, disliking is the way to go nowadays. Okay, well, let's not even talk about Asmong Gold. This creator, he has his own agenda against that game. Literally, we go on video. Every time there's a title about Assassin's Creed, it is negativity. So right now he posts way too much. So we might as well just write his name and the game, right? I tapped in the game. Look at those titles. 110% cooked. By the way, that was 5 months ago. Before all the hate, before it was cool and popular to hate this game. That was the title, which is good. But now it is the opposite, right? Assassin's Creed Shadow is not looking good. This is him reacting to someone else saying that the game is not looking good. Ubisoft, bruh, you know what I'm saying, right? You can see. He has his own agenda against the game, and the game is not even out. He doesn't even believe everything he says. This is just for the views, and like I said, people tend to click. Like, let's say you have those 2 videos, people are probably gonna click on this one because of the title. This is negativity, and this is probably just a normal video. And then we have a more negativity right here. Same thing here. Delusional. Let me just show you something real quick that I remembered when I first saw it. That was whenever they talked about the combat. So here it is. Whenever they start talking about the combat, how it looks. So this is what we got here. Look.
How can you look at this and say that it's good?
Okay, let me just show you. You see Yasuke fighting, moving around. Like, this is a basic Assassin's Creed. And this is what he says. How can you look at that and say this is good?
This is horrible.
Or, like, if you're telling me what you just seen right here, if you watch it, maybe you're not saying it is the best, but if you're saying it is horrible, I don't know what are your expectation, but they're wrong. Literally, you're comparing this game to Ghost of Tsushima and all those great fighting game, which is not the case here. This is Assassin's Creed, a stealth, parkour, climbing game. Yes, the combat is here, but this is not the focus here. What really matters in combat in Assassin's Creed is, if you know, it is the pairing and how you can counter attack an opponent. And I feel this is good right here. Most of the time, the weapons, the enemy's weapon will shine, and this is when you know you need to counter attack. And I think this is good.
Like, I play video games for their combat.
Well, Assassin's Creed is, well, okay. Let me just.
Like we were playing Ninja Gaiden the other day.
There it is. Like, why are you comparing Ninja Gaiden, which is literally the whole game? Like, you have crazy swords and you go ahead and destroy your opponent. This is the whole game, Ninja Gaiden.
Like, it's not even remotely close. And before you go and you say, oh, but this is...
Yeah, he's not even... Everything he's saying is right, but I believe that's not how you should be going about this game. Like, say that the climbing animation is bad. Now we're gonna be talking. Say that the stealth feels bad. Now we're gonna be having a discussion. Don't say that the fighting doesn't feel like Ninja Gaiden or Ghost of Tsushima. That doesn't make sense. I don't think that argument makes sense right here.
More realistic. This isn't realistic. Look at this.
But yeah, this is just one example. The whole thing is about that. But that was just one example. A bunch of other creators are just doing the same thing because it is easier. The other thing is about RPG mechanics. I'm not gonna lie, I played every Assassin's Creed. I've liked the old one and I have loved the new ones. I believe this is the new thing. I love having different armors, different weapons, leveling up my weapons, grinding for hours to advance in the main mission, because basically that's what you need to do. You need to upgrade your characters before you can move on to the main quest. On the opposite side, in the past, that wasn't necessary. That was just pure fun. You can literally finish the main mission in a couple of hours without even doing any side quests. That's also good, but I believe right now, what we have right now, Origins, Odysseys, even Valhalla, which kind of received a lot of hate, I prefer those kind of games. I'm not gonna lie, this is my opinion. Maybe you don't. And I believe this new one, Shadow, is probably gonna be similar RPG mechanics. This is the new wave. At the end of the day, guys, this is a business. If they're doing this, it's because somehow, some way, they know this is the way to go if they want to make money. Literally, I believe they wouldn't be going in that direction if it wasn't good for the pocket. You know what I mean? I believe this is the second reason why this game is receiving hate. It's because of ever since Origins, which has divided the fan base, and the new game Shadow continuing the RPG format has frustrated fans hoping for a return to the old style. I understand it, but I don't think that's how you should be going about things. It's like you have a product in front of you and they're telling you what is the product. You cannot be mad if the product is not what you wanted. Literally, they're telling you, like, we know this is an RPG game. You cannot be disliking the product because it is an RPG game. That makes no sense. It's like I go watch a basketball game, but I'm mad because I wanted to watch football. Like, what? Like, guys, it's not an old style game. Like, we know it's not. So what is the point of hating? I believe RPG style game are better nowadays, and I believe for that game it is better as well. One other thing, guys, is the Japan setting. Here is the thing. Don't lie, we all know Assassin's Creed was the shit, and we've always wanted a Japan setting video game, and they're doing it now. But it is true, we have a bunch of different Japan setting video game like Ghost of Tsushima. What else? Even Black Myth Wukong gives that vibes, right? All those great games. The combat is amazing, but I believe that is the point of those games. Do not forget that Assassin's Creed is, yes, a fighting game, but most people love the fact that you can climb, do parkour. This is basically what got Assassin's Creed so popular, and the stealth aspect of the game. That's why I love Assassin's Creed. Yes, the combat is fine, but that's not why I play Assassin's Creed. So why would you compare an Assassin's Creed game to Ghost of Tsushima? That makes no sense. You should be comparing Assassin's Creed settings and the combat to other Assassin's Creed games, because people have been watching the gameplays, the combat gameplays, and they're not impressed. I'm not saying I'm impressed, but I wouldn't say I'm disappointed. This is what I was expecting. Literally, the opponent attacks, you can counter, and then you can finish them. It looks good. I have no complaint about it. The only thing I would complain about is bugs, but every game has bugs, and every creators right now complaining and bashing the games have played an early test, which is the point of early test. There are bugs, and those should be gone at the release of the game. If at the release of the game those are still here, now I would understand the complaint and the hate, but before that, I think this is unfair. Like, literally, guys, if you're hating on a game that has not been out yet, you are just following a bandwagon, and that's it. The bandwagon name is hate. Once a game gets even a little controversy, people who are not even going to play it anyway pile on it. That's it. People that just wants to jump on negativity train without even actually knowing much about the game. That's what it is. But yeah, anyways, I wanted to make this video because I am excited about this new game. I hope people will give it a chance and just not make up their opinion from other creators telling that the game is cooked, because that is what people love to make their title video about nowadays. This game is cooked, this game is trash, this game is whatever. Most of the hate seems overblown, especially since no one has played the game yet, the full version of the game. If it launches well, a lot of these complaints will probably fade. Only if it has a bad launch or lack of content or whatever, now the hate will be justified. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about everything I've just talked about. Let me know what you guys have been thinking about the game. Are you a follower or you have your own opinion? I'm curious to know what you guys have to say. Let me know in the comment sections below. Peace.